Chuck's Guitar Geekery. Today I'm going to talk about this Travelcaster Deluxe here, frankly because I haven't played it in forever, and a musician's friend had the Travelcaster Deluxe on the stupid deal of the day yesterday at a significant discount, so hopefully some of you took advantage of that. But if you bought it, it looks more like this, the typical Strat wiring, I'm pretty sure ceramic pickups. They didn't sound bad. I did a video on this a long time ago when I first got it. I've had this guitar for a while. Surprisingly, I haven't traveled with it yet, though. I really haven't flown anywhere where I needed a guitar in a long time, but what's the modification? I kind of Tom DeLonged it a little bit with this crazy looking pick guard, frankly because a long time ago on eBay or Reverb, I don't even remember at this point, but I got this loaded pick guard pretty darn cheap, and it has what's called a Duncan Performer or Detonator pickup. Now, this really isn't that common of a pickup. I searched eBay and Reverb before filming this, and I could only find one for sale, and for not that much money. But what it's supposed to be is a cross between a Seymour Duncan Distortion and a Seymour Duncan Invader, and it has the looks of the Invader, but I believe they have it rated at 17.7K for the output, so pretty hot output. Not quite sure what an Invader is. I will flash it across the screen now. So that's what we're working with here, but it's a pretty well balanced pickup for being a hot pickup as far as I'm concerned. So anyways, the rig, Fender Super Champ XD, the beginning jam part there, I had it set to the Marshall model on there with a JHS Nauticon pushing it for the lead. I have it going through load box, which is this Weber head tap here, then going through more radar for the impulse response, and that's what you're hearing because that's the easiest way to record. Nice hybrid approach between digital and tube going on here. So now I'm going to switch to a tweed kind of mid-range, not too gritty, but this pickup really doesn't get clean. So anyways, like and subscribe. I'll affiliate links if you want to try to find one of these on the secondhand market for yourself. And yeah, let's just get into some sounds. So anyways, this is a completely different soundscape than the stock electronics that came in here. So that was into a cleanish amp, which it still kind of cleans up if you roll the volume back. That's one thing to remember when you have hot output pickups is the guitar volume doesn't always need to be on 10. But anyways, I'm going to put it back on 10, and I'm back on the Marshall model in here. So let's see what that sounds like. Now for a little additional gain, I'm going to kick on the JHS Nauticlon. Sorry, I just kind of wanted to test see how long this guitar will sustain, so yeah, just kind of going back to the guitar itself, this neck is fairly comfortable. It does have some kind of sharp fret ends here, which it's been sitting in my basement, you know, with the dehumidifier running down here, but none of my other guitars have fret spur, so over the years of owning it, the frets are kind of jumping out a little bit. I filed a couple of them down just so it wasn't too terrible for this video, but so the fret ends are a little sharp, nothing that can't be fixed. Like I said, I put this on par with like a Squier standard level of a quality build-wise. It does have some sort of bone nut, I believe. And yes, it has a tremolo. I just never use a whammy bar. I got used to guitars that wouldn't stay in tune. I just got used to playing without one. And frankly, I don't even know where the whammy bar to this went. But it does make it awkward when you're sitting down because most, you know, you want to have your have it resting on your leg like that, and you can't do that. You have to hold it down here like you're playing a typical Strat. But a little bit of neck dive, not the worst. It's not the heaviest headstock. And then the output jack or the input jack, I'm not sure what you call it on a guitar. I'm gonna call it the output jack. It's in an awkward spot, especially because like my wireless, I always have a right angle plug on it, so it's a little awkward standing up with it plugged in. But overall, I think this guitar is great if you want a travel size guitar or just something small. It's light, it's easier on your back. It's also a conversation starter because it just looks weird. And then this Duncan Performer, I definitely recommend this if you want something high output and don't feel like paying for an Invader. It's somewhere in between. So, yeah, I guess that's the point of this video. I modified the Travelcaster. It can be done. I will say, because this pickguard fit on a Squier, is what I had it on before, but most of the holes do not line up. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 screw holes that lined up holding this pickguard on, but that's good enough. So anyways, like, subscribe, see you next time.